They came in as saviors. They left behind debt, disappointment, and dust-covered ruins. This is the story of Robert MacFarlane, a developer who for decades has promised to bring prosperity back to forgotten places. But what he leaves behind tells a very different story. From Connecticut to Florida, a pattern is hard to ignore. In 2007, Hartford was promised a revival. The legendary Colt firearms factory would be transformed into luxury housing, bustling commercial space, even the foundation of a future National Historic Park. Behind it all, Robert MacFarlane and his daughter Rebekah MacFarlane of Homes for America Holdings. But what they didn't tell the public was that Colt Gateway was buried in $60 million in defaulted loans. Their lender, USA Capital, went bankrupt, and Colt stalled, unfinished, a monument to promises never kept. But Colt wasn't their only failure. Just 1 hour away in Willimantic, Connecticut, sits Windham Mills, once a thriving thread factory, now another ghost town in the MacFarlane portfolio. In 2004, MacFarlane took control of the historic site after the previous developer went bankrupt. At first, he was hailed as a white knight. By 2008, he was gone. The property was bankrupt, and nearly $25 million in public funds had vanished into the void. The state of Connecticut had invested heavily. So had 74 private investors, many using their retirement savings to back the development. They were told they'd see returns. Instead, they got lawsuits, foreclosures, a blocked sale, and no repayment. The state hoped to recover $7.5 million. But insiders say they're lucky if they get a fraction of that. Meanwhile, Robert MacFarlane quietly forfeited his interest and blamed the collapse on the bankruptcy of his Vegas lender. Sound familiar? It should, because the same names reappear in Fort Myers, Florida. Prima Luce was supposed to be a luxury waterfront condo project, 220 upscale units, downtown charm, and riverfront living on the Caloosahatchee. Buyers put up tens of thousands in deposits. Robert MacFarlane was listed as developer. His daughter Rebekah MacFarlane-Barney as president of the company. Same structure, same playbook. And just like Colt, just like Windham Mills, the money disappeared. The land was foreclosed. The company collapsed. From Connecticut to Florida, the trail is long, and the victims are real. The people of Windham waited decades for a revitalized mill. Hartford was promised a national park centerpiece. Buyers in Fort Myers believed they were investing in paradise. Instead, they all got silence.